and Hendersons coming at y'all with the last 3 games of the evening. Let's go there. We on a road trip, so we only got a 1-game road trip. We in Dallas playing the Mavericks. And then the 18th, we back home to face OKC again in the Cup tournament. And then we supposed to be in San Antonio for 2 days, but we got a Cup game, so we got San Antonio on the 20th, and that's the last home game. I mean, not home game, road game until next week. So let's get into it. So we finna get into it in just a second, y'all. Hold on. Alright, let's get into it, y'all. Oh, wait a minute. Hold on, wait a minute. Hold on. Island. To the NBA as the NBA days assigned to his two-way contract have ran out and must return to the G League. What the hell?
Coming to you on this Tuesday night, it's the NBA on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan with Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg and our sideline reporter David Aldridge. Here are the starters for Los Angeles. The guard spots filled by Russell and Reeves. Down in the block, it's LeBron and Davis. And it's Hachimura in at the small forward position. And for Dallas, we've got Dante Exum. Doncic out there with Klay Thompson. Then it's Derek Lively, and it's Marshall in at the 4 spot. How many games do you need to play, Greg, before you know who you are as a team?
I think you basically know already your identity, the pace you want to play at, obviously the development of the younger guys, and your chemistry is always ongoing.
So the Lakers will get the first possession. Down low, here's Davis. Plays it up and in on a nice reverse.
This is why they feed Davis inside. I mean, they know how much of a beast he is down there. He eats good.
Doncic against Russell. LeBron with the block. And LeBron with a clear path to the hoop. And the dunk by James.
Boy, there's nothing quite like LeBron on the fast break. That combination of size, strength, and speed makes him electric.
And stolen by Russell. And here's the fast break. Russell leading the way. Reeves gets the lead.
Great teamwork punctuated by a strong finish.
That is the perfect fast break, guys.
What's up, Livin with the mayhem?
It's stolen by Hachimura. Shoots over Exum. Again, the Laker.
And this is how you want to start the ball game. 4 for 4 from the field. Seems like they're right on point and can't miss.
They get a hand on it. Doncic passes to Lively. Unhindered, going all the way. And the slam dunk by Russell.
Tremendous individual effort from D'Lo. Sharp defense, and then off to the races.
And Dallas calls their first time out of the game. Want to keep rolling here following the win against Memphis.
And sometimes it's a lot harder to get easy looks on the road, but they found ways to get their guys good looks.
And it was funny, the road arena didn't bother them at all. I mean, they locked in, focused, and executed, and got it done.
First 1:30 gone here in the first quarter. Back to Lively. Offensive struggles continue, missing again. And Greg, at the time Kyrie joined Dallas, there were some questions around how he and Doncic would fit together.
Yeah, well, Dallas needed another ball handler who could score and make plays for others. Doncic couldn't do it all by himself, especially in the postseason. Now they're trying to build those two guys.
Love the defense from James. When he's engaged and focused, he can block some shots.
And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The hustle stats for Los Angeles.
They've not been passive at all on defense early on. Challenging shots, it's resulted in a number of blocks.
And also, given the game is more fast-paced nowadays, I like the way they've capitalized in transition, keeping their foot on the gas.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
Passes it to Thompson. The dish to Doncic. Marshall with it, working on James. Marshall can't hit.
They are 0 for the game thus far. 0 4 here, still looking for their first make.
Marshall with the bucket.
They've wasted no time settling into their offense.
Yeah, they're lasered in. I mean, really making the most of their possession.
And the Mavericks call time here.
And the lack of rim protection, top of the list.
Yeah, you know, just look at the numbers, guys. I mean, they are being taken to the woodshed in the paint.
Vanderbilt checked in for the Lakers. Reddish comes in for Hachimura.
And now we get a moment to see the numbers for Luka Doncic. How about 36 points per game, 12 assists, and 11 rebounds? It's hard to wrap your head around numbers like these, but that is just what he delivers night in and night out.
You know, it's so easy for us to take him for granted, to get spoiled with what he does. I think we've got to be more appreciative of the kind of impact this man has in every game he plays.
A different look for Dallas. Daniel Gafford's checked in for Jarek Livin. V.J. Washington comes in for Najee Marshall. And it's Quentin Grimes in for Dante Exum. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Doncic.
Just didn't get his hands up in time on that one. They weren't on the same page there.
Lakers leading by 20. James up top. He's covered by Washington. Shoots over Washington. And again, it's the Lakers.
Defensively, giving up far too many open rhythm looks.
And to battle back, they've got to shore up the defense. I mean, there's no other way to come back from a deficit unless you play good defense.
Now, here's Washington. After Luka Doncic's miss. Will it go? And James pulls it down.
You know, I think the effort on defense there has everything to do with why he missed that shot. Well done.
Reddish's shot is good.
Excellent all-around performance so far, hence the big lead.
Yeah, you know, they've had the advantage at both ends. They've got all the momentum early on.
Now, here's Doncic. Playing Memphis, he was nearly unstoppable.
I like their focus coming in. Terrific execution so far.
And, you know, it's an all-out effort they've come in with. Very impressive offense so far.
And so Doncic will bring it up for the Dallas Mavericks. Still without a basket in the game. Thompson outside. Here's Gafford. Pass to Washington. Here's Grimes. No scoring in this one. Second shot opportunity. Vanderbilt with the block.
Good block.
And here we go. Fast break. James has got it. Reeves gets the bucket.
Great quarter for him. I mean, he's found his rhythm, and he's really riding that wave right now.
Here's Doncic. They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
And that is a textbook example of how to defend your rim.
And you know, guys, I love his fight and grit on the interior. I mean, he never lets a shot go uncontested.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
Really a prime example of the difference in how these teams have operated offensively. Much more individual play at the other end.
Maxi Kleber, he's checked in for Dallas. And then for the Lakers. Christian Woods checked in for Vanderbilt. Christie comes in for Austin Reed. And it's Gabe Vincent in for D'Angelo Russell. And out of bounds as Los Angeles gains possession. Here now is the 2K leaderboard over the past month. These teams have tortured opponents defensively. The Lakers #1.
What a month they've had defensively. I mean, they really got after it on that end of the floor.
James against Cleveland. Here's Christie. Good, and the assist goes to LeBron. LeBron's got his 7th assist here tonight.
Yeah, they're relying on their three-point shooting and getting pretty good results.
Now, here's Doncic. Nothing on the board. And the pass to Grimes. To end the cold streak, the Lakers with the rebound. Last time they met was in Los Angeles.
Yeah, they cruised to a win in these teams last encounter, and their field goal percentage was off the charts.
14 and torching offensively. They were able to get everything they wanted.
Cleveland kicks to Doncic. Poked away. The Lakers another fast break chance right here. Rips down the breakaway slam.
Well-rounded effort, and they show no signs of letting up.
Almost no holes in their performance tonight. They've been tremendous.
So it's Los Angeles with a major 39-point lead here at the end of the quarter. And with as many three-pointers as they bring, it's easy to see why they're on the cusp of a blowout. And we'll be back with you shortly. welcome back in the second quarter of action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And for the Lakers, this has been the game they wanted to have.
Yeah, in that first period, they looked to push in transition at every opportunity.
Yeah, I like the way they play. They're looking to get up and down the court every time. Racehorse basketball here tonight. Strap it up. Don't look down. You'll miss something.
Greg, every year, injuries are a huge factor in shaping the title race. And I'm guessing that teams should probably put more of a premium on durability. What do you think?
Well, Kevin, I think all teams take that into account. A team wants to be confident it'll have a stable roster over the long season.
We've got Jared Lively. Dante Exum is out there with Maxi Cleveland. And it's Grimes in at the point. So that's it now. It starts the second.
Say what?
Exum decides where to go with it. Pass to Marshall. Here's Lively.
You didn't charge me extra 5 on delivery on the first one. Nope, because I had to come get it.
Tonight they've gone 5 for 5.
And the transition beat right now, just non-existent.
Hachimura's gone 3 for 3 from the floor. Knocks it loose. It's stolen by Hachimura. Pushing it up. Here's Wood, and finished off by Wood.
And their balanced effort at both ends has hushed this crowd.
Yeah, you said the key word there, balanced. I mean, their big lead owes as much to their defense as their offense.
Ball's knocked loose. Fast break, the Lakers. Jumps up, and finished off by Wood.
Boy, I tell you what, on the jam, Wood can just be ruthless. Won't let anybody stop him when he's going to the cup.
Exum passes to Grimes. And Davis sends it back. Here's Vincent. And another basket for the Lakers.
We're seeing some great ball movement out of this group, guys.
What's up?
The Lakers, another fast break chance right here. And finished off by Davis.
And this offense is in a perfect
Say what?
rhythm. You can see how they're finishing their play.
Boy, this is borderline ridiculous.
What you say, guys?
Every single attempt finding the bottom of the bucket.
Okay.
And pushing it out. Here's Los Angeles. Beyond the arc.
Alrighty.
Davis has got
What you doing right now, cuz? Balling?
Solution to ending this run, it would just be getting back and actually playing some defense.
Here's Cleveland. And again, unable to change momentum here. The Lakers have gotten all of their first 6 shots to go in here in the second. What a corner so far.
Alright.
Part of Wood's value to this team is his versatility. Terrific pass.
And a little over 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second quarter.
Okay.
Right now, we'll send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Kevin, thanks. The Mavericks at last season's trade deadline added length by acquiring Daniel Gafford and PJ Washington. Coach Jason Kidd says they help on both ends. Gafford has the ability to roll, he has great hands. PJ can put the ball on the floor and guard 1-5. And defensively, they both bring physicality. Kevin?
David, there is an argument to be made. That was one of the best trades at midseason this league has seen in a very long time. Lively the pass to Cleveland. Here's Grimes, and it's blocked.
Important how Hachimura continues to make an impact on the defensive end. Terrific block right there.
Washington's 2 in for Maxi Cleveland. Passes to Washington. Now, here's Marshall. Defense right on him. Dallas needs to get off a shot. And it's the Lakers on the break. Here's Wood, and finished off by Wood.
That's a double whammy, guys.
That's right. A great defensive play. Then the emphatic dunk.
Well, turning defense to offense, we talk about it all the time. Try to hit your opponent at the other end before they can set up the defense.
Lively the pass to Washington. Pass to Exeter. Just 4 to shoot. And here's Marshall from the arc. Christian Wood grabs the rebound. And it's Wood with the ball for the Los Angeles Lakers. They haven't allowed any points in the second quarter. And the three-ball is good.
Having a lot of trouble stopping the three-point shot.
And they're not making up for it with their own shots from deep either, so that's a double-edged sword there.
What's up, Jamie?
The Lakers, another fast break chance right here. Here's Hachimura. Count the bucket coming off a perfectly placed assist.
Say what?
Hachimura's got 8.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
If it's working, keep working it. That's what I say. Keep the pressure on.
A jumper. Again, Los Angeles.
And much of the offensive production has come from their willingness to get out and run.
Yeah, and if you've got the legs to do it, I think it's the best way to play. And they've made that commitment.
Banked in off the glass. Hayes has got 4 this quarter.
Yeah, just continued sloppiness with the basketball. They are shooting themselves in the foot.
What did you talk about,
It's hard
Jamie?
enough to win in this league without careless mistakes. As a matter of fact, you can't win if you have too many careless mistakes.
The pass to Exeter. 4 on the clock. Puts up a deep 3. And it's Washington missing. Los Angeles has gotten both of their three-point attempts to go down here in the second quarter.
Talk about execution on the offensive end. They're leaving nothing on the table right now.
Yep, they're starting to stretch this lead out. Too much offense to keep pace with.
Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. And Connect comes to help. Pass to Lively. Out to the wing. Taken away by Hayes. One-on-one here. Here's Hachimura. Again, Los Angeles.
Impressive shot from Hachimura, showing why you got to be up on him defensively.
Tipped away. Now the Lakers on the break. On up the court.
Assist goes to.
And guys, that's not as easy as he made it look. You've got to have some skill to pull that off.
He's got plenty of those, that's for sure.
That's the end of the
Yes, indeed. Let's just call it ladder climbing.
And so it's the Los Angeles Lakers.
That's a promo, look, cuz.
You almost never see. A look at the field goal percentage numbers tells the story of what tough defense they're playing today. We'll take a quick break and then back to the action here.
Okay, but that 40 on the first.
Welcome back to 2K Sports, everybody. Ernie Johnson, Shaquille O'Neal, Kenny the Jet Smith. Let's talk about the first half. The Lakers did not hesitate to set the pace. Seemingly flawless as the game got underway, they were knocking down shots and playing tough defense as they went on a 13-0 run. At the end of the first quarter, they found themselves way out on top. Then in quarter number 2, it was all hands on deck, and what a show it was. Quality execution, good efficiency, some tremendous defensive play. Helped them take a decisive advantage, and they're running away with this one. And let's get your thoughts, Kenny, on the Lakers.
The work they put in on the glass has been the difference. Truly an all hands on deck.
It's a promo. That's what's coming up on episode 7.
Sometimes they don't look. Not tonight.
And Shaq, what did you see from Dallas?
First of all, where's the intensity? You think when a team is pumping you like this, you at least try to stop. Nope. Just keep giving up open looks, letting the lead get bigger and bigger and bigger.
And now with the second half about to get underway, let's send you back courtside. See you with Kevin Hart.
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be. Austin Reeves really making a difference here.
You
just loved the patience in that first half. Waited until he got the look he wanted.
Well, you know what, guys? It was all about efficient offense, not rushing things, taking your time, finding the best shot on every possession.
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in a second. Taking a look at Los Angeles. The guard spots filled by Russell and Reed. Down in the block, it's LeBron and Davis. And it's Hachimura in at the 3. Greg, you think about oversized point guards, and the gold standard has always been Magic Johnson. Now you look at Luka Doncic, and he's certainly big for that position.
Definitely some positive similarities, right? But the big difference is one of those guys has 5 rings, and that's not a knock on Doncic. This is a team sport, but Magic's ability to affect winning was right there with another MJ, Michael Jordan.
Took him no time at all on that one. Reeves has got 13.
And that's back-to-back threes. The D just seems to be slacking off a little bit.
Passes it to Thompson. And there's the feed to Marshall.
Come on.
Over LeBron. Marshall can't hit.
Starting slow in this half. 0 for 3 so far.
Russell left side. Again, Los Angeles.
On a nice little roll here to start this half, connecting on their first 3 attempts.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
They double him with Jenkins. He spikes the ball away again. And that's his 6th steal of the night.
Imposing his will at the defensive end.
Hey, whatever adjustments they made at halftime, they are working to perfection.
You know, they came out of the locker room, revved up the gas pedal, and haven't slowed down yet.
And it's Doncic missing.
Well, an awful beginning to this half, guys, missing their first 4 attempts.
And that one drops short. 11 points in the game.
That's their 3rd straight make off an assist.
On the wing, Thompson. Back to Doncic. Looking to end the run. The Lakers with the rebound. Davis has got his 6th rebound on the night to the inside. Over Marshall. And LeBron with the basket, the assist by Reed. 13 points for LeBron.
Tell you what, he has been feeling it, guys, and the best game plan right now, it's elementary. Just keep feeding, let him eat.
And another steal for him.
And you got to be careful around him.
You know, Greg, he's been coming up with some incredible steals so far.
And this offense is in a perfect rhythm, and you can see how they're finishing their play.
Boy, this is borderline ridiculous. I mean, every single attempt finding the bottom of the bucket.
Now, here's Marshall, covered by LeBron. 5 on the clock. Doncic passes to Exler. Shoots it up. Dallas, no good that time either.
No matter what looks they get, they just can't convert to stop this run.
And, you know, you got to be careful, because this is when the team concept breaks down and guys start playing hero ball.
Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Kevin, thank you very much. LeBron James is still dominating at an age when most players are well into their retirement. How does he do it? He said, show up, put the work in, and then go out and trust it. I'm just trying to push the limit. See how far I can take this thing. It's me versus Father Time. Kevin, back to you.
And David, that's one you're always going to win against Father Time. Hey, thank you for the report. And that's out of bounds. Dallas will retain possession. For the Mavericks. Daniel Gafford's checked in for Jared Livin. B.J. Washington comes in for Najee Marshall. And it's Quentin Grimes in for Dante Exum. The Lakers also making some changes. Vanderbilt's checked in for Anthony Davis. Reddish comes in for Hachimura. And Vincent subbed in for Austin Reed. Here's Thompson. Still without a basket. Trying to get something going. Offensive rebound. Los Angeles has gone 2 of 2 from long range in the 3rd quarter so far. And the dunk by Vanderbilt.
Knowing exactly where his guys are at all times. That's a nice dime from the King.
They've been a little too casual with the ball out there.
Yeah, but you can't force that square peg into the round hole. Oftentimes, you just got to make that first simple pass and get a rhythm from that.
Doncic outside and stolen by Russell. Here's Grimes, covered by LeBron.
Where you going? You got to figure out where you're going.
By James. And he stays with it.
You got to figure out where you're going with it.
No good.
It's just been a brutal outing for him. He still hasn't managed to make a shot, and the team is struggling because of it.
And yes, it's good. And breaking down some numbers here, the hustle stats for Los Angeles.
They've been so aggressive getting out on shooters all game long. Nothing's getting past this defense, and that, to me, has been impressive.
Damn!
Well, there you go. One team operating on all cylinders at both ends. Steals, fast break buckets, and the other team in scramble mode.
Awesome display of athleticism captured by our AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Gafford finds Thompson. There's 48 seconds left in the third. Clock at 6. Washington against Vanderbilt. And it's Washington missing. Now, Vanderbilt, they look to him for part of their offensive attack. Right now, averages nearly 12 points a game.
And this is how you want to come out of the half. Prolific and efficient.
Boy, I like the disposition and attitude since halftime. They're patiently looking for good shots.
There's a 4-second difference from the shot clock to the game clock. Shot by Grimes. No good. That is the pass to Vanderbilt. Shoots over Doncic. Again, the Lakers. Poke loose. The 3/4 of play all in the books. This one all but over already. Los Angeles on top, running away with this one. And we'll get going after this from the American Airlines Center. And how about a look now at our assist of the game? Brought to you by State Farm.
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery.
And they'd love to see every possession end this way. True team basketball.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. Maxi Cleveland is out there with Powell. Then there's Hart. And it's Lawson in a shooting guard. That's the lineup in the game for Dallas.
It's been this way since halftime. Tremendous production from beyond the arc.
Boy, it's been a three-point barrage. They came out gunning and have not stopped.
Here's Christie. Beautiful dash, and the layup goes down.
And running. They have a big advantage now in those transition opportunities.
No expiration date on their legs. They just seem to be fresher. And they're putting those fresh legs to good use.
A nice shot by Shafino.
Changing ends quickly, getting the advantage in numbers and finishing. They've been doing it all night long.
So they've been the more up-tempo team, clearly. It's helped them gain the advantage in this one.
Here's Connect. And again, it's the Lakers from deep.
So much work on that jumper. The D was there, but Connect just rose above.
Here's Hardy. And just miss after miss right now. Los Angeles is on 2 for 2 from three-point land to start the fourth quarter. The shot's good from Christie.
Another bucket down low. They've been the aggressors, taking the ball inside and attacking at the rim.
You're exactly right. It's been all good at one end, and let's be diplomatic and just say not so good at the other end.
And the NBA helping establish academies and even leagues, Greg, on foreign soil. Do you expect more to come?
I do, Kevin. I think the league recognizes it has a big role to play in the expansion of the game globally. Investments being made with a long-term view in mind.
Well, and this has been their strategy throughout the fourth period. We'll see how it pans out.
You know what? Teams can get a little three-happy down the stretch sometimes. Letting it fly.
That's tipped. Nabbing another steal. His anticipation has been off the charts.
Wiping the ball away with just such ease. And this offense is in a perfect.
What up, Sid?
Their play.
Boy, this is borderline ridiculous. I mean, every single attempt finding the bottom of the bucket.
Powell, the pass to Hardy. Wood with the block.
Good block.
Denial by Wood. He relishes the chance to throw it out there.
You gotta love his hustle, leading the defense.
I'm doing good.
And you know, you're going to get those buckets, guys, when you're quick to get out on the break. Get that ball up the court as fast as you can.
And it's the Lakers on the break. Feeds to Davis. Good for the fifth time in 5 shots. He remains perfect.
Wow, what a pass there. He made that a very easy basket with that setup.
Now here's Hardy. It's blocked. Powell, the pass to Hardy. Dallas moving the ball around. An intentional foul committed, but for what purpose, Greg, I'm not sure.
Confusion right there. I can't imagine why he thought it was a good idea to foul there.
Okay.
Around 3 minutes gone here in the fourth quarter. Court, when you play, virtually every team had an enforcer. But that is a rare breed, it seems, in today's game.
Yeah, that's a good observation by you, I think, Kevin. I mean, a lot of teams had more than one enforcer.
Yeah.
Back in the early 80s when I was playing, there's less physicality in general in the NBA today. I think that's why you see fewer enforcers. There's a much greater premium on skill level than the enforcement in the early 80s and maybe a little beyond that.
Marshall is checked in for Dallas. Doncic comes in for Hardy. Here's Christie. He's defended by Exum. Wasted no time on that win. Wood's got 6 here in this quarter.
This is
Hold up. I'll be right back, y'all. What? Don't put no bag in that trash can. Don't put no bag in there. I got it. So that's what happened. I'm over parking the phone. No, let that trash can go. Please. how this room should look. My come in the field because it feels good in here. Now this how this room should look for now on. And I gotta finish.
What's up, Livin with the Dollies?
Kind of performance we're seeing from him
What's going
today.
on?
He is yet to miss a shot.
Now, here's Henderson, defended by Christie. Fourth quarter play, and over 3.5 minutes have gone by.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball,
you got my tablet.
fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
What?
Bang.
You mean the throwdown?
You got my tablet.
I'll tell you what, fellas. I mean, the highlight shows are going to pain them even more.
To end the run.
I didn't hear you.
I said, did you grab my tablet?
That's letting the defense off. No excuse for blowing that way. When you allow good scores to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
You know, he should be getting extra attention from the defense, not less.
Doncic.
Did it work?
Lakers.
No, I gotta put it on charger. I think the battery going out in.
Because it is kind of 12 weeks extra time.
The battery going out in. I'm probably going to end up getting another
Nice
one.
play, getting the
What you think,
separation
man?
for a clean look.
And you look at him, he's giving up an awful lot of size in that matchup, so he needs to have the ability to create separation.
Now, here's Exum, guarded closely. Inside, here's Cleveland. It's hauled in by Wood.
Those are chances. Almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D is just enough.
Ask your husband, is he on B-ball right now?
As a blowout, a dominating performance for Los Angeles.
And the big difference here was accuracy from three-point range.
And once they started sinking shots, it really stretched out the D and created other opportunities.
Going, son. You got to figure out where you want to go.
Just knocked down another triple.
And so looking at their number, this will be win number 22 on the year.
And they've taken control of the season series. This brings them to 2-0 with 1 game left against this squad.
And believe you me, they'll be gunning for the sweep in that third meeting.
And you know, looking back at all the contributions tonight, it was a really phenomenal all-around game for LeBron.
Well, he was swatting shots all game long, really owned the defensive end and got a ton of blocks and really protected that rim.
Wood against Cleveland. Just 5 to shoot. Doncic passes to Exum. Fires from way outside. The Lakers with the rebound.
And that was a little bit of a range check for him.
You know, guys, I think he's got confidence to shoot it from anywhere, but he could have gotten a better one than that.
And credit the whole team. It was a focused, concerted effort to put this one away.
Yeah, what a time to put the hammer down. Any hope of a comeback diminished.
So it's Los Angeles winning this one easily.
We'd like to thank the Dallas Mavericks for hosting this game. Sorry we have to beat y'all 142 to dip. See y'all next time go around.
Road team to come in and just cruise to the kind of win they did tonight.
And now, let's check in with David Aldridge reporting from the sideline for our player of the game. David, take it away.
Thanks very much, LeBron. Congrats on the win. What did you like best about the way your team played tonight?
Came out with a lot of intensity. Offensively, we moved the ball, and everyone was involved. And defensively, try to get as many stops as possible, and we was able to do it.
Thanks for your time, LeBron. Congrats again. Back to you, Kevin.
Much appreciated, David. And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for watching the NBA on 2K Sports. We'll see you next time.
All right. Let me go. Hold on, y'all. Let's see. Go over here. No, that fool ain't that damn big. All right, y'all. We at home with OKC. I think this is a cup game. Let's see. What the hell? Oh, we won. That's what's up. That's what's up. Okay. What's our record?
Starting lineup just announced. We're just about set for basketball. We'll be back in a moment. Welcome.
What's up, bro?
Thank you for spending this holiday season with 2K Sports.
You ain't balling tonight?
Get ready for the special NBA presentation. I'm Brian Henderson with Steve Van Gundy and Hall of Famer Grant Hill. Allie LaForce will be reporting from the sideline.
Dude, I'm on my
And the Lakers starting five.
second game, man, because
it's LeBron at power forward with AD as
the cup game I had to simulate for some reason.
San Antonio. Sohan and Lindy are big.
And one now, so that put me at second, so I'm gonna have to run like a like 4 games.
BA, most coaches treat this one like a regular game. Try to
What you over there doing, Kyle?
minutes. Tomorrow they may adjust the rotations a bit.
And it's going to be the Spurs off the tip.
I thought you weren't jumping on that yet until December.
Lascelles outside. Davis with a rebound.
Oh, okay.
Pass to Russell. Shoots over Paul. And it's Russell. That time on the assist by James.
Some guys just have
All right, what time do you want to jump on GTA?
Firmly in that group. Lascelles passes to Wembanyama. Lascelles outside. Hachimura against Johnson.
Say what?
Clock at 6.
All right.
Lascelles against Reeves. They get it back. And a missed layup. And Russell's got the ball here for the Lakers. Davis. Soft touch off the glass.
Yeah, when Davis gets that kind of positioning inside, he is pretty much automatic.
Hachimura with the ball. And it's Paul picking him up. Back to Davis. Outside for Russell. Jacks up a 3. That's in there. Davis with the assist. Russell's got 5 points.
And they're building up steam. Getting out in front.
Shout out to the two.
Not to look back.
Well, look, we've seen that no lead is safe these days. You got to keep scoring and extending that margin.
Now here's Vassell. 15 in his last outing. 6 to shoot. Shot to stop the run. Russell with the rebound.
Yeah, they might want to think about a high percentage look the next time.
And it's James with the
damn, LeBron.
You're still dunking with ease. James is a physical specimen.
The Spurs have gone 0 for 4, missing their first 4 attempts. All right, on the line, we've got our insider, Shams Charania. What do you have for us, Shams?
Thanks, guys. Well, the Spurs with some experienced additions, bringing in Chris Paul and Harrison Barnes. Their mentorship is likely just as valuable to this young roster as their contributions on the court.
That was beautiful. That was beautiful. That was fucking beautiful.
They're really building things the right way, guys.
All right, Chomps, appreciate the report. Time called here. The Spurs decide to talk it over.
It's time to talk this over and try to put a stop to this run.
Yeah, I like the timeout here. The coaching staff needs to get these guys regrouped and refocused.
I got you, sis. Hold on, babe. Here I come. I'm gonna check out your video, sis, when I'm done. Did you catch that promo?
And some changes here for the Lakers. Vanderbilt checked in for Davis. Christie comes in for Reeves. And Vincent is subbed in for Russell. Now here's Paul. He's been productive, averaging just over 7 points a game.
I said, I'm gonna check out your video after I'm done. Did you catch that promo I put out?
Wembanyama finds Johnson. On the wing, Vassell. A steady force on their offense. Recording around 14 and a half a game.
He hasn't been at his best this quarter. I'd like to see him be a little more patient.
Here's Vincent. Again, the Lakers score.
And early on, they've been on a tear. Just getting whatever they want offensively.
Yeah, I mean, this is exactly.
It ain't nothing but a promo, sis.
With a big offensive push.
That's all. Let you know what's coming out on episode 7. Get on your man. What you doing? Get on your man.
James with the
Good rebound.
Great anticipation defensively. I love how he turned an easy look into a difficult play.
There you go.
Protect the house.
An outstanding first quarter from the field.
Time called here. San Antonio decides to talk it over. The last time these two clubs came together was also in this building, with an unfortunate ending for the home team.
And in their last game against this club, turnovers really were a problem.
Yeah, taking care of the ball has to be their #1 priority. But they also have to stay aggressive. You have to strike a good balance.
at how Randy doing. Don't tell me your aunt.
Oh, she good.
So San Antonio ends up going with a new group. And we have a chance to take a look at the teams that are wreaking havoc with their defense this past month. The Lakers, number 1.
Well, you have to praise their defense over the last month. They've been working as a team to put almost constant pressure on opposing offenses. Just terrific stuff.
Now here's Jones. We saw him with 11 points in his last game. Right wing. Here's Christie. And Los Angeles, another 3.
The assist numbers certainly stand out. They've really emphasized the ball.
You said tell her I asked about it.
Now here's Jones. He's covered by Vincent.
Good block.
Vanderbilt with the block. Pass to Christie. Shoots from 12. Again, the Lakers.
You can't help but look toward their defense. They're totally lost.
Here's Branham. Their offense stone cold. Another miss there. The Lakers lead by 21. And Vanderbilt gets it to go on the assist by James.
What a way to begin this game. Dominating at both ends of the floor.
Obviously, guys, brilliant coaching, a perfect game plan.
Misses off the left iron. Los Angeles has gone 3 of 3 from outside and looking sharp here in the first. And again, it's the Lakers.
Well, you know, it's already tough to play like this at home, but it's even tougher to do so on the road.
It sure is. They've certainly accepted the challenge. The trick now is to sustain this effort.
James
block.
Oh, LeBron with suffocating defense. He can still get it done.
Here's Barnes.
Get blocked.
34 seconds left to play in the first. Here's Christie. And Los Angeles, another 3.
Well, he has owned this quarter. A major reason they're up right now.
Boy, they'd love if anyone could get a bucket.
Yeah, their offense has been grinding to a halt.
It's going to be on LeBron James. That's his first foul.
First personal foul. First team foul. Lakers substitution. Christian Wood. Cam Reddish.
Did you see the
16 seconds left in the opening quarter. Abukelashvili passes to Branham. Shot clock at 5.
Come on, young.
Left side Jones. Over James. Gets it off. No good on the buzzer beater. And so it's the Los Angeles Lakers firmly in control with an impressive 28-point lead as the quarter ends. A big difference in shooting percentages. That's why they lead. Time for a quick break. Then back to the action.
The one is I ain't seen no face on.
Okay. How much you spend?
Like about $4 or $5.
How much was what you call it?
I forgot how much the can of tomato paste was. I'm thinking we had none, so I just grabbed it.
Great to have you with us. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for Los Angeles.
Well, they're playing with great pace, pushing the ball up the floor and attacking before the defense can get
That's
them.
what you want to
They've
get.
done a tremendous job of creating havoc defensively. Active hands have led to tons of turnovers that they've capitalized on.
You gotta find out how much you put the difference.
It's such a big part of it. How can a coach instill
If I
that in
lose
play?
that,
Well,
then
as
I'll
a
just
coach,
get your money
I
back.
think your job is
Say what?
to create a system
Or
that the
I
players
just get
believe
money
in
back.
and they believe they can have success in.
That's what we got
The
today.
rest of it has to come from inside of the
you know
players.
it.
They have to
I'm trying to
believe in
figure out
themselves.
And so in the game for Los Angeles.
For the 10 pack,
out there with
they got a 10 pack
then
for
it's D'Angelo
35.
Russell.
Okay.
Then there's Christian Wood. And it's
So,
Christie
I don't
in a
know.
two-guard. And San Antonio
That's
making a
not gonna be
change here.
enough for
Paul's
us.
checked in. And the
No.
Lakers also making a change. Reeves is checked in.
That will be a no. Oh,
And
man.
then 20 pack would be
Vassell
like
passes to Sohan. The ball's back loose. It's stolen by James.
Damn, they going higher and higher, ain't they?
Here's Reddish.
so I don't
And
know.
Los Angeles, another three.
Man, they're having a hard time
So
defending
that's
the
how you get
triple.
3
That's
dinners
3 in a
for
row.
$18.
And it's Paul with the ball for the
What you
Spurs.
rather do?
Defeated by Utah in their last game. They'll try to put that one behind them.
Because that's what I really want
They
to
had
do.
their chances.
Okay,
They
if you
so
want
much on the
Didn't you say you
line.
wanted
It's
them
so hard
to?
to win that way on someone
Yeah,
else's
but
Yeah, those opposing
They
crowds
18.
can put you off balance at
Oh,
the right
shit.
But you got to block out the noise and make those free throws.
And let's swing over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Victor Wembanyama is looking to make the Spurs a contender. He said, "My hunger is bigger than ever to win and compete." I think it's so much better, and this is what I'm trying to do every game, every week, and every month. There's no need to be frustrated. I keep my long-term goals in mind.
Passion and patience. Good stuff, Allie. Thank you.
Their ball movement on this run has been tremendous. It's led to a lot
get
of
on your
good
man,
clean
get
open
on your
looks.
man, get on your man.
The kick out to Paul. And he drives in, knocks it loose, and stolen by Reeves.
I can cut you off.
Here's Russell.
Poppy.
That one falls. Coming off Davis' feet. Davis has got his third assist of the night.
Hey, they are really looking to move the ball on the break.
Get on your man. Stay on your man.
And it's blocked
Good
by
block.
Davis.
No chance. Davis, just too much to handle on the defensive side. They're really dictating the tempo on both ends of the court. You love it.
Absolutely. They're playing their game and executing at a real
What you
high
talking about,
level.
sis?
Everything is working for him right now.
Despite entering his 30s,
Oh, good
Anthony
steal.
Davis is not slowing down, Grant.
Yeah, B.A. And last year, AD put up the best rebounding numbers of his career. And his shooting percentage also very high. And just watching him, Davis is still an all-NBA caliber player, capable of taking over on both ends.
San Antonio again can't hit.
And you have to think that they're leading this game because of how they've controlled the boards tonight.
And Los Angeles, another
I'm
three.
about
Wow, their opponent is doing
Okay.
a tremendous job spacing the floor.
Got a piece of it.
Get back on your dude.
Now here's Vassell. No made baskets yet. And no good. The dry spell continues. Fast break. Here come the Lakers. Russell from outside. And the Lakers hit again from deep.
Again. I mean, just weak fast break defense.
Boy, they need
Yeah,
something
that was
to
just
go
the
to regain
intro.
some confidence.
You know, like,
Way too many empty possessions for them.
Here's Wembanyama. And too long on the shot.
The other team just looks more insane.
Yeah, that's the intro for episode 7. I'm going to start doing that every time I got another one coming up.
Stop this run.
This defense is getting spaced out.
Do you get news break on your phone?
Way beyond the arc.
And out the floor
Do you
again
got
for the
news
Lakers.
break on
Running
your
the court.
phone?
Here's Reddish. And another three for the Lakers.
They're simply not missing. Unreal.
Well, as a coach, this is when you enjoy what you're watching. Your team playing well and everything just
Yeah,
flows.
it's called news break.
The shot by Wembanyama, no good. The Lakers dominating the game. They haven't allowed any points in the second quarter. Coming into this, having notched a win against San Antonio in their last game.
Look, if you just see something say news, go to your Google Play Store
Yeah, they had a good game.
and type in news break
And they didn't let the crowd affect them.
San
and
Antonio
download
again
it.
can't
You'll get all the news that's going
For
around.
that. It was just a missed opportunity.
And Davis slams it home.
Yeah, this is how powerful Davis is.
What you making, Sloppy Joe?
Capitalizing with the dunk.
Sohan up top.
What you making, Sloppy Joe?
Let go. And it's blocked by Davis.
We making
That one off
turkey goulash. We making turkey goulash.
Mama Kelishvili checked in for Sohan. Barnes comes in for Johnson. Branham's checked in for Vassell. And it's Trey Jones in for Chris Paul. Hayes is checked in for the Lakers. Connect comes in for Reddish. San Antonio with the ball. Barnes feeling it out a bit. 6 on the shot clock. Fires high post. San Antonio again can't hit.
And they're up considerably because of their
pass off. I guess cut off. There you go.
There's the foul. It'll go on Trey Jones. That's his first foul of the game.
And just wasn't able to set up in time.
And San Antonio making a change here. Collins checked in.
Oh, I got you right there.
Here's Connect. Off the inbound pass. Always a nice way to start. Makes his first one.
And that's tough.
Tennessee.
This is how locked in a shooter Connect is.
And it's Jones with the ball for San Antonio. They'll be playing host to New Orleans for their next one. That'll be the second and last game of a quick homestand. Hayes with it. Picked up by Collins. Hayes, shots good.
Running at every opportunity. They have a huge edge in transition points.
But I'm going to call y'all back after I get done, okay? All right.
Here's Christie. Oh, there's a killer two-hand slam.
They've settled into this game. You can see the offense is on fire.
Yeah, and that's key for that. Continuing to build out this lead.
30 seconds left in the first half. Pushing it up, Los Angeles. Lakers again in transition. And here's Connect outside. And Los Angeles another three.
Just unreal from outside with deep range. Connect is just knocked down.
Outside Jones. Pass to Barnes.
Where's your ball? Because I hear it ringing.
Right side Jones. To win the jump. And so a pretty lopsided game for the first half. It's Los Angeles running away with this one. Well, now I'm going to check in with Alan Morris. Hey, Alan.
Thanks, I'm here with Coach Popovich. And Pop, I know you're not happy with the first half. They've taken the fight to you thus far. How do you take it back?
Yeah, they've been the aggressive team. I think we played really soft so far. Really pathetic defensive performance.
Coach, hopefully more toughness from your team in the second half. Thanks.
Thanks, Allie. After the break, we'll see you right back here to begin quarter number 3.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello, basketball fans. What a pleasure it is to bring you into the 2K studios again. Ernie Johnson, Shaquille O'Neal, Kenny the Jet Smith. The first half, it was all about D'Angelo Russell. He had 13 points, 3 rebounds, and 3 assists. And let's get your thoughts, Kenny, on the Lakers.
Man, this was a wall inside. Shaq, I know you like this. When guys are sacrificing their bodies, making plays through contact, just wearing the hard. That's how this game's gotten out of hand.
Shaq, let's get your thoughts on San Antonio.
Definitely they need to get out on the three-point shooters and contest. See what happens when another team identifies the matches. It just keeps hammering at it.
That's all for now. Say goodbye to the folks. Thanks for joining us. Third quarter, just about ready to begin.
With a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. You know, D'Angelo Russell has been exceptional here, guys.
Hey, we didn't expect this. Not normally a big-time assist maker. He's done a great job moving the ball around.
Yeah, and I'm a little surprised, but he's been focused on passing the ball. You got to give him credit.
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it's been a runaway. Sohan and Wemby are the bigs. Vassell and Johnson are the 2 of the 3. And it's Paul in at the point guard position. So that's who Greg Popovich starts the second half with. Pass to Wembanyama. Russell with the rebound. Russell's got 4 rebounds now.
All right, LeBron got you cut off.
3 ball. The shot's good on the assist by James. James has got his 3rd assist of the night.
Hard to win games when you allow clean looks from the perimeter.
And stolen by Reeves. They're running. Jumps up. And the finish on the break with the slam.
And this is exactly how Russell does solid assist numbers. I mean, just a great delivery on that play.
And there's a bevy of young talent in the NBA right now. Who are you most excited to see grow into a star, Stan?
Well, what I'm really excited about, Brian, is to see which of these young talents become true stars, transformative guys. Certainly, Chet Holmgren and Wembanyama have already had this great rivalry. Scotty Barnes has become the next big point guard. We see Anthony Edwards, Paolo Banchero. There's a lot of guys that could be the main guys, and it'll be fun to find out who actually develops into that play.
As the torch is passed, who's going to take the mantle? Here's Paul, following the score by the Lakers. And here we go, Lakers running again. And there's James, the assist by Russell. Russell's got his 5th assist in this one.
Their ability to get out and run the floor has accounted for a high percentage of their points.
Wembanyama finds Paul. Sohan outside. Wembanyama pass to Johnson. 5 to shoot. To win the run. And that's out of bounds. San Antonio will retain possession.
San Antonio ball.
A big group substitution here for San Antonio. Collins, he's checked in for Victor Wembanyama. Harrison Barnes comes in for Johnson. Branham's checked in for Vassell. And it's Jones in for Paul. And a new group getting ready for the Lakers. Christian Wood is checked in for Davis. Vanderbilt comes in for LeBron. Reddish is checked in for Reeves. And Vincent is subbed in for Russell. Jones from outside, and they force the shot clock violation. Great D.
You know that chicken was still hot?
What chicken?
That one was still hot.
I know.
When he told you to come down to get him,
he brought it to me.
Turn it over.
Oh,
shit. He had it inbounds in time.
Yeah, he brought it to me. I don't think he could.
I'm sure the fans and the players are eager for an update.
You look at Wembanyama. He's absolutely in the conversation to be a starter in the All-Star game for the West.
And that West starting 5 is so hard to crack. He's having a fantastic season and is still on the outside.
It's shaping up to be a terrific All-Star weekend. More news to come as we receive it. Jones, pass to Barnes.
Take some piece of chicken.
Jones misses.
Well, 4 failed attempts.
So you must have people come in for him.
Not what they wanted out of
my cousin, either my cousin or my cousin Regina. But we call her Gina for short. No, we call her Gigi for short.
Brian, there's a lot of room for growth for the Spurs, even with their rising star Victor Wembanyama, who said, I know it's not going to be easy. It's going to take some time before we contend for a title. I'm ready for anything and ready to sacrifice. I'm patient, but I'm not wasting time. Brian, plenty of motivation.
Chasing greatness is what they're doing, Alan. They need something good to happen here.
Yeah, they've gone way too long without a score.
Here's Jones. Another miss. Boy, they're in a funk right now.
Well, he can't buy a bucket, but it's time to find other ways to help his team win.
Sends it home from three-point land.
Say what?
Hachimura's got 5 now.
Here in the second half, they're really focused on stretching the floor.
Yeah, and there's the defense down. They've been content to let them fire away. They've got to close out to the arc.
And out of bounds, Los Angeles will have it. And a chance now to look at the schedule for San Antonio. On Sunday, they'll go up against C.J. McCollum and the New Orleans Pelicans. And on Sunday, they'll be facing Bradley Beal and the Phoenix Suns.
Checking out their schedule, they've got a tough run of games coming up, but quality opponents are a great chance for you to see how well your team can truly perform.
Now here's Reddish. And the Lakers tack on 2 more.
They're just taking what the defense gives them. And right now, that's the interior.
And it's Jones with the ball for the Spurs. They're scoreless since the first half. Oh, it's blocked.
Good block.
It's off the backboard. Vanderbilt finds Reddish. Here's Hachimura. And again, it's the Lakers.
Credit them for making the right halftime adjustment.
Well, sometimes you just make shots, but they've certainly come out on a tear here in the third quarter.
Now here's Jones. No points so far. Now let's check out the Western Conference standings and see how they look here in December.
Oh, they down there. Let's keep their ass down there. We just got to get rid of
right now, they're in
Golden
great position,
State.
holding that prize top spot. And checking out San Antonio, pretty far behind right now.
When I look at the Lakers, we have to admit that they have surpassed expectations so far. We always talk about ranking teams in the NBA. Well, they have shot up that list real quick.
Well, a lot of people didn't think they had this in them, but whatever their off-season preparation was, it's working.
When you look at all the turnovers, boy, what a way to drive your coach crazy.
Yeah, your game plan means nothing if your players can't execute.
And good with the stuff.
They're simply not missing. Unreal.
Well, this is when you enjoy what you're watching.
It's been so hot, whatever's spilled in that trash.
And it's blocked by
Good block. Whatever spilled in that trash can had it funky. So I had to the trash out and put some
taking a quick gander here at the hustle stats for Los
Angeles.
Angeles.
Saw in there, came back, put some hot water in.
Defensively, they're right into shooters and piling up block shots.
Well, another area they've been productive is off of turnovers, scoring many times after forcing the ball out of their opponent's hands.
Now here's Reddish. He's got 11. Count it. Reddish has got 4 points this quarter.
Well, look at the big man facilitate. Tremendous vision by Wood. He just sets the table so nicely.
On the wing, Jones. He's covered by Vincent. Pass to Sohan. Tipped away.
Good block.
Stolen by Vanderbilt. 4 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Lets it fly. And again, it's the Lakers.
And another great assist. The offense is really clicking now.
Jones, pass to Collins.
Yeah.
To stop the drought.
Yeah.
Can't capitalize inside. What if it goes?
Los
Angeles, and they're up an insane amount going into the break. Their defensive efforts have paid off, effectively shutting down the opposing offense. We're coming right back. Don't go anywhere.
God damn it.
And the moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
This is the definition of team chemistry. I love to see this kind of communication and connection between teammates leading to the perfect pass.
Well, it's one of the core parts of the game. Reading the defense and creating an easy bucket for your teammate. Yeah, that's pretty.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. On the court for the Lakers to start the fourth. Hayes is out there with Cam Reddish. Then there's Jared Vanderbilt. Then there's Christian Wood. And it's Christie in at the shooting guard position. Now here's Wood. Ooh, took him no time at all to get that one.
Strong pass there to set up the basket.
What the hell?
And here are the Spurs now. Pass to Mamukelashvili.
Yeah.
Here's Bassi.
Okay.
And Graham, with the 65 games rule for player awards, it did seem there was a real reduction in load management.
Yeah, there you go.
The Stars played more early on. We also saw
We'll take
get
that.
banged up by the playoffs. So it seems there's still a balance to be struck.
Nice shot by Christie.
Just incredible. I mean, he's really making it rain out there, knocking them down one after another.
Well, what I love about his three-point shooting is the spacing that he's adding. It makes things a lot easier for everyone else.
Good rebound.
So it's Los Angeles now. Here in the fourth quarter, their defense has been very strong. No baskets allowed. And Reddish gets it to go.
And trying to put the game away, he's been nailed all evening.
Yeah, but you can't let up now. We've seen too many wild comebacks in this league.
Here's Mamukelashvili. Here's Bassi. Pass to Castle. Just 5 on the clock. That's tipped. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Wood. Johnson, he's checked in for San Antonio. 2 on the clock. Here's Champagne. Offensive struggles continue. Missing again. Pass to Hood-Schifino. Hey, expanding his range. And Los Angeles have another 3.
Lackluster defense, showing no desire to chase shooters off that line.
Here's Bassi. Here's Mamukelashvili. Check by James. Here's Champagne.
It's not easy to finish in traffic, but those are chances he has to convert.
And there's James on the assist by Connect.
They're winning the battle down low by imposing their will.
Just under 2.5 minutes gone by now in the final quarter. Offensively, it's been a struggle for them.
Yeah, they need to string together some shots to have any kind of chance.
Driving to the basket and slam.
All right, there you go, LeBron.
They're simply not missing. Unreal.
Well, as a coach, this is when you enjoy what you're watching. Your team playing well and everything just flowing.
San Antonio with the ball, following the score by Los Angeles. Pass to Mamukelashvili. Here's Champagne. Here's Mamukelashvili. Check by James. Down to 5 on the shot clock. James with a steal. Oh, and that was no question. Powered it down.
Excellent decision from James.
San Antonio Spurs.
Passes to uncover teammates.
And so it's San Antonio with it. Looking to get on the board here in the fourth still. Pass to Mamukelashvili. Johnson with it.
Yeah. There you go. There you go. Yeah.
Well, Brand, in terms of scheduling, you see any way to eliminate back-to-backs?
You know, I'm not a big fan of eliminating back-to-backs, but to answer your question, you have 2 choices. Either fewer regular season games or extend the season by a
There you go.
I don't think either one of those options is in our future. Coming down the stretch, they've leaned on the perimeter game.
Well, if you're looking to get points in a hurry as the game clock's running down, that's certainly the way to do it.
Here's Bassi.
Okay.
1:56 left to play in the fourth. Shot clock at 6. Pass to Champagne. A deep 3. San Antonio again can't hit.
We all know he's a good shooter, but from that distance, I don't think so.
Yeah, it seems like everybody's jacking him up from way out there these days. You want guys to stay within themselves.
Minute 32 left to play in the fourth quarter. Here's Bassi. He's defended by Hayes. Pass to Castle. Outside Johnson. misses, and the dry spell continues.
Well, give credit to the defense for cutting him off. Normally, that'd be easy points for him at the rim.
And you can see how scary this team can be when everything is clicking for them. Just a terrific performance for the Lakers.
And it was a big-time performance across the board. They looked like they were having fun out there, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., it was almost like watching a cat play with a mouse. I mean, they did pretty much anything they wanted to do out there today.
And this will go down as win number 25 for them this year.
And with just one game left to play between them, they've captured their first 2 meetings of the year. That's an inspired ball club. They fought hard, and during the most important moments, they made big plays.
Yeah, they saved their best basketball for this home stretch, and they certainly earned this one.
But still, they got you cut off.
Lots of room. And there's another one for the Lakers.
Excellent effort on the road. They've literally sucked the energy out of this arena.
Yeah,
they really did.
On the road is huge, especially when you get them in such a convincing fashion.
The offensive rebound. Pass to Castle. Inside. Here's Bassie.
Damn, boy, can you hit a shot?
The kick out to Johnson. Here's Connect. Here's Hayes. Thanks in the layup.
Now y'all got 2 seconds.
There was no defense. That has to be one of the easier shots I've
We'd
seen
like to
tonight.
thank the San Antonio Spurs for hosting this game. Sorry we had to beat y'all 135 to zip.
And so it's the Lakers.
See y'all next time we go around.
A statement road victory. So impressive.
Statement indeed, B.A. It wasn't enemy territory. They controlled the game and took the crowd completely out of it. That's how you win on the road.
Well, now we have some time to check in with Allie LaForce. Allie.
LeBron, you've accomplished so much in this league. How have you been able to sustain it for so long?
You know, it's only a select few. There's not many who make it to this point.
Shout out to the 2.
I will never take the game for granted. That's why I try to give everything I can till I can't give no more. I've been around some great players, great coaches, great organizations. And for me to have this opportunity right here means a lot, and I'm very humble.
Well, you're a sponge for knowledge, and you have a great work ethic, and it's been fun to watch. Thanks, LeBron.
All right, Allie, good stuff there. Thanks for that. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. With Grant Hill, Stan Van Gundy, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson saying thanks for watching the NBA on 2K Sports. We'll see you next time.
All right, let's get this last game out the way. Because my last game had to be simulated. I don't know why. Okay. We at home. He just brought down some chicken. That's it, he just brought down some chicken. I don't know what made him do it.
Coming up next, the Lakers taking on the Pelicans. For the Lakers, they are firing on all cylinders. And
getting ready to play this last game of the night. What are you doing?
Here at the halfway point. Pelicans, Lakers. Tip-off coming right up. Greetings and best wishes for a happy holiday season from all of us at 2K Sports as we get set for this NBA presentation. This is Kevin Harlan, and by my side, Greg Anthony and Brett Barrett. And from the sideline, David Aldridge. And from the starting lineup for the Pelicans. Up at forward, Ingram and Williamson. Cohen is out there with Murray. It's Gallinari.
How much did you eat?
For the Lakers. The guard spots filled by Russell and Reed. Down in the block, it's LeBron and Davis. Hachimura at the eight. Looking back at last year's West semifinal in the NBA Cup, the Lakers hammered the Pelicans 133-89.
Okay.
Yeah, LA had a giant third quarter.
I'm not taking
New Orleans 43-17. Of course, 2 days later, the Lakers winning their first ever NBA Cup tournament.
Good block, good block, good block.
The Lakers on the break. A finish.
Oh!
What an explosive finisher LeBron is.
Oh, okay.
He goes up like that.
Stolen by Reeves. And it's Davis with the jam.
Excellent on both ends of that play.
Yeah, the steal was sharp, but the slam topped it off.
And we say it time and time again, so I'll repeat it. Have to be careful with the ball, or this is what happens.
To the middle, now the Lakers on the break. The big dunk at the end of the break.
So much attention on James. He's able to get it to a teammate. It's a great ball.
I'll take him over.
Murray down low. He's defended by Reed. Lakers have got their first 3 shots to go in for.
Never get tired of LeBron James in the air doing wonderful things.
And great camera work showing up on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. And guys, hold on now. I'm getting word we have Shams Charania calling in. Shams, what do you have for us?
A big move for the Pelicans this summer, trading for DeJounte Murray, a versatile and durable weak guard who's proven to be one of the best bunch of players. His acquisition directly addresses some of the Pelicans' greatest needs. And guys, I'm very interested to see how this plays out.
You're right, a big piece. Okay, Shams, we appreciate the update.
The defense putting up no resistance inside.
No, they're not preventing them from scoring, and if you can get to a high-efficiency shot on the floor, and that's the paint, you just keep
baby boy. Good baby boy.
Davis with the jam.
Displaying intensity right off the opening tip, especially on the offensive end.
Yeah, if you walked in at any point during this game to watch 5 minutes of play, one team played harder. You know who that was.
And the New Orleans Pelicans with another turnover. Searching for their first points of the game. Los Angeles making a switch here. Vanderbilt. Lakers have got a perfect 6 for 6 in the game up to this point. Reeves against Murray. A 3.
Okay.
And that's good. Boston
Never say you ready.
3.
Never say you
Reeves has got
ready.
his second basket of the night.
Never say you ready.
I mean, everything falling for him.
And stolen by James.
Good block. Good steal.
McCollum against Vanderbilt.
Oh, what? Ready? Okay.
And another basket.
Never say you ready.
An important part of every team's game. We'll look at the hustle stats for the Lakers.
Just a great job so far applying pressure defensively. The opposition is on their heels with the ball in their hand. Nightmares clamps.
I wonder if pace and playing fast is something that they're being encouraged to do, because right now they feel like the faster team.
Here's Hachimura. Hands the shot from the wing.
While they second time out, they can't take the pressure.
Timeout called here with the Pelicans decide to talk it over.
Trying to snap them out of this little slump.
They can't find the net right now, and all they need, I think, is just to get one to go, get back on track.
boy.
Go eat. Make mine so you make yours. I am.
And some changes here for the Lakers. Wood, he's checked in for Vanderbilt. And it's Gabe Vincent in for Russell. Trey Murphy's checked in for New Orleans. Now here's McCollum. We saw him with 10 points last game. Stolen away. And here again, Los Angeles in transition. Up the court they go. Put that bucket in no time at all. James has got 8 points.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today? Ending with a basket, coming off a pretty pass.
McCollum finds Murray. Not loose. Stolen by Reeves. Angela with a clear path to the rack.
Wait, that's all.
Here's Vincent, covered by Williamson. Back to Reeves. Kicks it out to James. Shot clock at 6. And again, it's the Lakers deep.
Their play on both ends has been superb. We'll see if they can maintain the momentum.
Like tonight, all the hustle plays have meant so much to this team. Now just sustain some of that energy and keep comfortable.
And here's Ingram after LeBron James hitting the three. The pass to Williamson.
Good block.
He's not going to shy away from competing defensively.
That was nasty.
They're on their heels.
That was
time the ball comes inside.
To the paint. Here's Ingram. Another miss, and they desperately need a bucket. James looking it over. From about 16, again the Lakers.
Just completely helpless and turned around. It's so
Dirty, I don't need
dangerous.
to be embarrassed
He's in
stuff
this
like
kind
that
of
when
rhythm.
I'm dirty. I love doing that.
Williamson outside. And the rejection.
Good block. Dang.
Now LeBron attacking that shot with pinpoint accuracy.
For 3.
Whoa. Boy, you was for the boo-boo for real.
Reeves against Murray. And the shot is good. Reeves has got his 3rd basket of the night right there.
Boy, it's for the boo-boo for real.
In a flow, some stellar shooting to jump out to this lead.
Murray, no good.
For him, it's harder to miss that shot than it is to make that shot. I think he was anticipating a bit of a bump there.
Ingram against Reggie Murray. From deep.
Jeez.
And again, Washington with the triple.
Flat out taking the game leader, and there's no way he's going to give it up.
Guys are looking for a spark.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively, for sure.
Fast break, the Lakers. Finish off the break. Reeves has got 12.
Defense shaking their heads. No idea how to stop him in this quarter. He's got him on the ropes.
Over to the left wing. Trying to end the drought. Vincent with the rebound. Reeves against Murray.
Defensively, they are in total control.
Yeah, the other team a bit concerned here. They're trailing, and the lead seems to be growing.
It's opened by Hachimura. And so it's 37-point lead to end the quarter. They've been playing some inspired defense, giving up very few easy points. We'll get you back to the action after this break. And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. And for the Lakers, this has been the game they wanted to have.
Well, the coaches preach ball movement, and we saw exactly why in that first quarter.
Well, everybody just feeling the energy of the basketball as they moved it around. Lots of hands were touching it.
All right, let's go, Playboy.
Reeves has got the ball here for Los Angeles. On the block, it's Vanderbilt and Davis. Christie is out there. That's the group for the Lakers to start the second quarter. And you look back at when the idea of the NBA Cup was first bandied about, there were skeptics for sure.
Well, chalking up for commissioners.
Give me that. Good block, young man.
Fan interest and competition ratcheting up, especially here in the knockout round. It's been an unqualified success.
To Hawkins. Shot clock at 5. New Orleans needs to get off a shot. Jones. Vanderbilt with the rebound.
Probably not the shot that was drawn up for that possession, but you can't pass it up, and you can't knock it down.
Here's Rupp. And the Lakers take on 2 more.
That's what I'm talking about.
Setting himself up and initiates for himself.
To Alvarado.
Come on, young man.
Knocked away. And pushing it up. Here's Los Angeles. It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Allman. What's the latest, David?
Kevin, no secret the Pelicans will go as far as their star forwards, Brandon Ingram and Zion Williamson, take them. Guard C.J. McCollum said, I think they've grown a lot. They're seeing how good we've been and how close we are to being great. That's motivation to keep taking the right steps and sacrifice whatever's required to get over that hump.
David, that hump has been pretty big for this team. I'm hopeful they're going to get over it. Thank you for the report. So it's the Pelicans now after the basket by Los Angeles.
Oh, we'll take that.
Fires away from the outside.
Boy, God damn it. You boo-boo for real.
Here's Davis. Bucket number 3. He's a perfect 3 for 3 to start.
Damn, boy.
He attacked the offensive glass. He uses his length so well, so long.
Alvarado passes to Hawkins. With the drive. And he keeps
trying to be defensive like us now.
He is on the other side right now, and every miss just makes it worse.
Oh, wait a minute. He calling? Yeah. He called. He called for that. Okay. Okay. That was smart. Right.
Basketball IQ is something that gets talked about, but its importance to a team showing up here, running plays that turn into scores.
All teams will make substitutions.
Y'all getting dealt with.
We're just over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter.
Where you going?
Now here's Jones. He's covered closely. It's stolen by Vanderbilt. Out in his own on the break. And Hayes throws it down.
Well, there you go. One team operating on all cylinders at both ends. Steals, fast break buckets, and the other team in scramble mode.
Here's Alvarado. And then
give me that. Give me that. Young man.
Out to the right wing. Here's Russell with
calling?
the three. Drops in the tray.
There's not a lot of spots, at least in the last couple years, that we've seen that Russell is not confident in firing it from.
Passes it to Robinson Earl. To stop the run. Misses that one. He's 0 for 1 from before. LA's gone 2 and 3 when they've stepped beyond the arc in the second quarter. Vanderbilt's shot is good. Vanderbilt's got his second bucket.
I'm good.
To go.
I'm good, mommy. I see a corner of my eye. I'm good.
The defense trying to do their best to slow him down, but when he gets room like that, you got to look out.
Alvarado with it. He's guarded by
What is you talking about, girl?
Jones looking for an opening. Clock at 4. Got a piece of it. It's stolen by Reddish. The 15-footer buries the jump shot. Good. Javino's got his first 2 points.
And they've worked the ball around so well tonight for those quality looks from mid-range.
And stolen by Russell. And pushing it up. Here's Los Angeles. And Reddish with the slam.
At this point, I don't know what you can do to slow this team down.
Well, nothing that they're doing seems to be making an impact. And there are some nights where you just run out of options, whether it's by personnel or by tactic.
Robinson Earl. And the Pelicans miss again. Los Angeles has got a terrific 5 of 6 from beyond the arc in this game. And that one is good. Reddish just got his 3rd bucket of the night.
Yeah, the chemistry.
You listening too hard. Then nobody saying nobody being difficult, woman.
Alvarado with it. Russell's there. Outside, Jones. 6 to shoot. Poke loose. And pushing it up. Here's Los Angeles. Here's again, Los Angeles.
As this offense been running, I'm just getting tired of watching it.
Reddish has gone 4 for 4 shooting tonight. Here's Alvarado. And he can't stop this drought. Another miss. And that one is stuck right through.
They have a good plan going right now, and they're starting to create separation.
The game plan might have been good, but you have to bring it together. Right now, their chemistry is something to be admired.
Here's Alvarado. He has yet to score. 8 seconds in between the shot clock and the game. Robinson Earl, no good. Last outing for the Pelicans. It was a loss to the Hornets in Charlotte.
Oh, man.
Here's Alvarado. He's guarded by Russell. Here's Vanderbilt. And there's the basket for the Lakers.
They start that play with aggressive defense, finish with aggressive offense.
Well, a lot of times coaches will tell you that if you play great defense, you're going to get a reward. It's a good possession all the way around.
And so it's the Los Angeles Lakers able to put on a show for the ages. Their defense has been active and effective. We'll get right back to the action when we return.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show. Hey everybody, welcome to the 2K Sports Halftime Program. I'm Ernie Johnson alongside Shaquille O'Neal and Danny DeJetsky. It's the Lakers out on top at halftime. They are completely in control of the game, leading by massive. Kenny, how do you feel about it?
Down in the paint, they're doing everything, like seeking out high percentage looks. So far, the defense hasn't had any answer. And we'll see if those adjustments that the coaches are making at halftime.
Shaq, how do you think that New Orleans played?
Well, they were playing like it was Christmas. Giving up a lot of turnovers. There's no excuses for the turnover numbers, slap the ball, hammer. They look out of control, and the execution is all over the place.
And that'll do it for our halftime report. Stay tuned for the second half. About to get underway.
Wasn't too much fun in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. Austin Reeves really making a difference here.
The burst he's had when going at the rim has been fantastic. A lot of strong finishes through 2 quarters.
This is why the best athletes in the world play this game. If he finds a hole, he rips through and throws it down.
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it's been a runaway. Tipping off the second half, here's Willie Green's foul. A bit forward, Ingram and Williamson.
Oh, you want it? Take it.
It's Gallinari at the pivot spot, manning the middle.
He just takes advantage of the D in a way that very few players playing today can do.
It's stolen by Reddish. Moving it up. Here's James, and there's another one.
Hey, like, come on, okay?
margin.
I see you. Okay.
To the inside. Here's Williamson. Nice yet again. No good on the way.
Take that.
LA's run a terrific 5 of 6 from beyond the arc in this game. Here's Hayes. Again, Los Angeles.
They are really starting to push it now.
And here are the Pelicans now. They can use a big
Turkey
shot here to get this
Udai.
offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
Ingram against Hachimura.
Oh, you want it?
The three.
Take it.
And again, it's
There you go.
Really their own worst enemy right now with all these turnovers.
feeds it to Ingram. Shoots over Hachimura. Back to McCollum. Knocks it loose. Taken away by Hayes. And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Kevin, C.J. McCollum has talked about his fit on the Pelicans. He says, with my skill set, I can play in any environment, style, and system. With this group, it's just about me making the right plays and finding my offense without taking away opportunities for B.I. and Z to get theirs. Kevin?
True, David. You know, shooting always helps. He's got some talented guys around him for sure.
Not been an easy start. 3 straight misses here on these possessions.
Davis against Boy. And ready for the bucket on the assist by Davis. Has got 11 points. Brent, would you say the point guard is considered the toughest position to play in basketball?
You know, Kevin, I think there's been a massive shift in what the point guard represents in the NBA game. I mean, how many teams over the past couple of years that have won championships have played with a traditional setup guard? What we're looking at is duos that can dribble, pass, and shoot and devastate defenses.
Here's Williamson. Rui Hachimura picking up that last basket. To the middle. Here's Davis. Good for the 5th time in 5 shots. Remains
You couldn't have scripted a better start to the half. They've hit every single shot since the break.
Alinari attacking. Misses from short range.
Ugly start to the second half. They're still scoreless in their first 5 attempts.
And that one's good by Davis.
Hendersons now in their last 3 baskets.
Murray, the pace to going up. They need this one. Ball's knocked loose. Reddish with the ball. Murray on him. 6 for 6 as you look to miss from the field.
Another turnover there leading to a basket.
Ingram outside. Back to Murray. And that's out of bounds. New Orleans will retain possession.
And a moment here to check out the numbers for McCollum. What a run he's been on over the past few weeks. Right around 21 points per, 5 assists, and 3 rebounds. And it says a lot that when we see numbers like this from him, we aren't even shocked. He's that good.
Yeah, we really have just grown to get used to his greatness, and that's the level for him that he's on right now.
Knocked away. Wood against Williamson. This one for 3.
Jeez. Ooh, that was dirty. That was dirty.
Well, with the confidence growing, that's one thing. But
I'm going to have to watch this game tomorrow on a big screen in the morning.
Here we go, one-on-one. With the fadeaway. That one goes. Count. And guys, what do you think about the hustle stats here for the Lakers?
They have been a wrecking ball defensively, coming up with steals, being active with their hands, and just doing a terrific job of disrupting the rhythm.
And not to mention, they're playing with great activity. A lot of block shots, good hands, active hands. Nothing easy for the opposition.
And there it is again. They get careless with the basketball, and immediately it costs them.
Here's Ingram. They can't stop the run with that one. And it's Davis with the ball for the Los Angeles Lakers. They haven't given up any points here in the second half.
Oh, you want it? Take it.
And the Lakers hit again from
He keeps hitting up there.
This way,
since halftime. Tremendous production from beyond the arc.
Yeah, pretty infectious right here. Guys in good spirits and percentages from downtown on the rise in the second half.
Ingram attacking. Hachimura with it. Out guarded by Ingram. Wood with the bucket.
Guys, give them credit. I mean, they've taken advantage of the turnovers in the open floor.
There's the pass to Williamson. Down low. To the right side. 3-second difference between shot clock and game. Wood with the bucket. Wood's got 9 points now in just the second half.
I mean, the stroke looks good. He's moving well out there. What a sensational start to this game. Perfect from the field.
And now, here's Davis, the fast break opportunity. The shot's good from Christie. Christie's got 4 this quarter.
Boy, you have to be impressed with the offensive production. They have got it firing on all cylinders.
And this team is just dangerous. Right now, every shot that they're putting up feels like it's going in.
And so it's Los Angeles holding an unbelievable lead as the quarter wraps up. The scoring has been tremendous, and they are shooting lights out with very high accuracy. Right back after this break. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist of the game.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful team.
Coaches talk about it all the time, but to be able to play with that kind of feel, nice play, collaborating, improvising, and organic.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. We've got Wood. Connect out there with Jared Vanderbilt. And there's D'Angelo Russell. And it's Rick Shavino into the 2 spot. That's the Laker 5. And out of bounds as the Lakers gain possession. A moment to check out who the New Orleans Pelicans have coming up. On Sunday, they'll be matching up with Chris Paul and the San Antonio Spurs. And then on Tuesday, they'll be tipping off a homestand, starting with the Memphis Grizzlies.
And looking at the Rockets matchup, this is one where it would take a complete meltdown for them not to come away with the win. Anything can happen, but I'd be shocked if they don't come out on top.
And he's back. Boy, man. Boy gave you the opportunity to set the body. You ain't taking it. God damn.
In the NBA.
Now the feed to Grant.
Oh, good steal.
And pushing it up. Here's Los Angeles. Here's Shavino. And again, Los Angeles with the triple.
And helping his team however he can. Wood with a great pass.
Russell against Graham. They get a hand on it. And pushing it up. Here's Los Angeles.
And just good awareness there for Wood. He gets the ball and then gets the fast break rope.
Here's Graham. No good. They had a chance to end the run there. For Los Angeles, they've got all 3 of their shots to drop here in the fourth quarter. They came on the break on a roll.
Take it. He took it.
At this point,
keep sitting up there. I'm gonna let him shake all this.
Nothing that they're doing seems to be making an impact. And there are some nights where you just run out of options, whether it's by personnel or by tactics.
Let's go, ladies.
Perfect 4-4 to start the final quarter. Can't ask for anything more than that.
Well, don't back up.
Puts up a
no, boy, you boo-boo. I'm about to buy you some Depends.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lead.
Boy, goddamn.
And here's the Lakers. They've got a 10-0 run going. Here's Shavino.
Do that.
He's only missed 1 shot of his 6 taken on the floor.
Excellent play. Just adding fuel to the fire and really trying to put this one out of reach.
This is what great players try to do. They're not allowing the opposition
Good block.
any kind of hope to try and get back in the game.
Jack Shea is checked in for Los Angeles. And New Orleans also making a change. Alvarado's checked in. We're in the fourth quarter here, just under 2.5 minutes gone.
Boy,
Shot by me.
let's go, y'all.
Los Angeles has gone 2 of 3 in the fourth quarter from long range. Good shooting so far. Here is Shafino. Graham defending.
Again.
And the defense has been on their back heels with the way they've been running the ball up the floor.
Inside. Out of bounds.
Let it go.
That's two teammates who need to reintroduce themselves to one another, not on the same page.
And the Lakers with some changes. LeBron comes in for Vanderbilt. And it's Reddish in for Connect. Gallinari, he's checked in for Pelicans.
Let's go, LeBron.
Jones comes in for Devontae Green. Outside, James.
Oh, fuck it.
Good on the three-point shot.
LeBron.
Letting it fly from deep here.
Let it fly. Let it fly.
And we're about 3.5 minutes into the fourth quarter.
Well, they've been better than good on the glass today, and there is a glaring discrepancy between these two teams in that area.
Here's Russell. And another basket for the Lakers.
Russell got into a nice rhythm from the mid-range.
Out to the right wing. It's stolen by Reddish. To the paint. And Russell gets to the goal on the assist by Hayes. Hayes has got 4 assists in the game. And the Pelicans with possession here. Nothing doing offensively.
Get me there.
There's 154 left to play in the final quarter. Here's Russ.
Take it.
And again, it's the Lakers deep.
So many of the plays they're running are designed to create opportunities from deep.
And I don't know how they keep doing this, but every time down, the resulting possession ends up at the three-point line and a fairly efficient shot attempt at that.
Gallinari off the mark, and the drop continues. Los Angeles has gone to three-point range for 12 of their points in the final quarter on 4 of 5 shooting. James, the pass to Russell. Shoots over Alvarado. That's 12 points for D'Angelo Russell. Russell's gone a perfect 5 for 5 from the field.
And as we head to the final buzzer here, a crushing blowout. Big-time dominance, and this will go in the record books as a gaudy win for Los Angeles.
As one-sided as it gets today, you know, there were some dominant moments in about every facet of this game for that team.
Yeah, I mean, Kevin, it's hard to think of what didn't go right for them. Game planning by the coaches, execution by the players, everything was just on target.
And so all the hard work here tonight converted into a tally in the win column. It'll be a 26 on the year.
And they'll take the win tonight, setting the tone in the first matchup of this 4-game season series.
And one of the key components if not the biggest, was the incredible performance for Austin Reeves.
And the way he was able to dice up their D with his passing really made things easy for everyone else on his team.
Knocked loose. Robinson Earl, the pass to Alvarado. Here's Gallinari. It's hauled in by LeBron. And here's James. He'll bring it up for the Lakers. Here in the fourth quarter, their defense has been very strong, allowing no baskets. Here's Shafino. And there's another one for the Lakers.
Saw the opportunity to put this away. You could see the killer instinct take over.
Yeah, up until that point, a competitive game, but once they broke through that barrier, it was all them. Complete control.
Here's Hayes. And another basket for the Lakers.
An impressive job by the players, the coaches, and don't discount the impact of these fans.
Awesome to see their output tonight and trying to urge their team on.
We'd like to thank the New Orleans Pelicans for coming to LA. Sorry that we dropped 142%. We see y'all next time go around.
This one was never in doubt.
And boy, they really put in a supreme effort. It just felt like once they had that lead and it was comfortable, they were not going to relinquish it.
And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Thanks very much, LeBron. You got after it on defense. You look motivated.
You know, I heard it all from, just the last that we've seen of LeBron and the passion that he plays, and then defensively,
I want to thank my
he's not very good
fans.
defensively, but you can't single me out.
Chapman,
It will never be a
Dudley,
possession where a coach or a teammate or a player on the opposing team will single me out defensively, because I'm in tune with that side as well. So we got a lot of guys that play the defensive side, and it's important for me to be on that side as well and take that challenge as much as possible.
I see y'all
like you took some words
next week, but don't go nowhere because we got to see who we play next week.
Thank you. And that'll do it, folks. For Brett Berry, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. So long.
Okay, let's see who we play next week. Hold on, babe. Okay, next week we got a 6 game, what's it called? So the first, December 23rd, we got New York Knicks come to LA. December 24th, we got the Milwaukee Bucks. Christmas Day, we in Chicago. That's the first 3. December 26th, Lakers go to Minnesota to play the Timberwolves. December 28th, we got OKC. Hopefully this is the last time. And December 30th, we got Boston at home. So I'll see y'all next week. Peace, love, and loyalty as you know it.